Today's episode is going to be about engagement. I recently got engaged to my wonderful fiance, Charlie. We've been engaged since this past August. And we are getting married this summer. Which is very exciting. How I got engaged, obviously, he asked me and I said yes, but, he took me to the Hershey Gardens in Hershey, PA, which is where we had our prom together, and we had a photo shoot and it was a lot of fun. And he put his phone in one of the trees and took a video of him proposing to me, and I said yes, of course. He got me this beautiful ring, which I don't know if it's gonna show up. It's not. I will try and insert a photo to show you guys it. It is Mossagate. I always forget how to say it. And then 2 small diamonds wrapped in there. It is gorgeous. And it matches my dress perfectly. So that's how I got engaged. I would love to hear your guys' stories in the comments. I love reading them. And who knows, maybe I will read them in the next episode. I think, things that people don't necessarily talk about when it comes to planning a wedding is the inviting people and people saying no. Sorry, my phone just went off. And I think that is one of the most stressful and irritating parts of planning a wedding, is not always knowing how people are going to react to your wedding, and this wonderful news that you're getting married to the love of your life. And it can be super, super challenging when you are so excited and this other person is like ruining your energy. But you have to remember, why are you getting married? Why did you say yes, or why did you ask this person? Because that ultimately is going to, override what anyone else has to say about this big, exciting thing that's happening to you. Yeah. I think the best thing you can do is to focus on your mental health during this time, because not enough people do, and that's where you can find a lot of stress and anxiety about your big day. You want it to be a stress-free day, because it's one of the best days of your whole life. Let that sink in. It is one of the best days of your life. Why should you be stressed? You shouldn't. I get a lot of, anxiety when it comes to planning my wedding, because I'm doing it on such a small budget, because both my fiance and I are college students, so of course we are doing it on a tight budget. Anything we can get for free, we are trying to. But someone that I really like to watch is Jamie. I will link her in the description below. She is absolutely wonderful. She is a wedding planner, like a budget-friendly wedding planner, that you can meet with on Zoom. Just great for my introverts. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I will definitely link her down below because she is absolutely wonderful. I don't know her personally, but I wish I did because she's awesome. And she has really funny content too. I not only wanted to talk about the stressful things, but I also wanted to talk about the fun parts about planning a wedding. You know, you get to plan such a special day with your significant other, and it's so special. I keep saying that word, but there really isn't anything else like it. You know, you are celebrating each other, your union together, your life together, both past and present and future especially, you know. And it's really like a whole new book instead of a chapter of your lives together. It's a book that's starting between the two of you, and it is so incredibly special. Yeah. I've got no other words for that. It's just amazing, really. You know, I don't know where the rest of these podcasts are going, but I do know that mental health, engagement, you know, wedding planning, and getting married and being married is something that I like to continue to talk about, because I think it's important to put that knowledge out there of what modern life looks like. You know, it's not super glamorous, but it's fun, you know, and it can be fun if you allow yourself to let it be fun. Yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for joining. Bye.